Alaa Hamed, Global Head of Medical for Rare Diseases at Sanofi. The rare diseases at Sanofi include lysosomal storage disorders, hemophilia portfolio, immune-mediated RBD portfolio, and other rare indications. We look at hemophilia as either a deficiency in factor VIII or deficiency in factor IX. That's hemophilia A or hemophilia B. It's further divided into those who have inhibitors or those who don't have inhibitors against the factors. The treatment landscape include factor replacement therapies and also include factor mimetics and other novel approaches, including also gene therapy. Within the current portfolio at Sanofi, we do have factor therapies, and we have also a novel approach, which is using antithrombin instead of factor replacement, which is fitusiran. So Sanofi presented data on two of our novel compounds. So Altuviiio is an extended factor VIII targeted the treatment of hemophilia A, and Altuviiio is once a week and offers sustained protection, which is so addresses in the factor replacement space both the treatment burden by reducing the number of treatments from 2 to 3 per week to only once a week, and offering sustained protection over that week period. So it is transformative in that sense. And it's currently approved in the US and is also expected to be launched in Europe through our partner Sobi. Currently at ISTH, we have shared the data from the extended study, which is an extension of the phase 3 study, which is we had data in adults and adolescents, we had data in pediatrics in our kids, and we had also data on joint health. The other part of our portfolio, as I mentioned earlier, is fitusiran, and fitusiran is an antithrombin, and it treats both hemophilia A and hemophilia B with inhibitor and without inhibitor. So it's a one solution for all types of hemophilia. And in ISTH, we have presented data from the current fitusiran studies. The data from the fitusiran studies was focused more on the surgery and also on the hepatobiliary events or the safety aspect of the product. The first abstracts for Altuviiio was on adult and adolescents. It reported the interim analysis of the long-term efficacy and safety of Altuviiio in adult and adolescents. That's in patients over 12 years old. In this study, we have completed the Extend-1 arm of the AB trial. The main analyzed bleed rate with Altuviiio was less than 1, so it was 0.72, and for arm A, and 0.42 for arm B. No factor VIII inhibitors were detected in this study, and also among participants who received once weekly prophylaxis, 74% of the patient experienced more than one treatment emergent event. The other abstract that we presented was on joint health. And in this study, patients who continued to receive Altuviiio in extended joint health had improved or been maintained over a 2-year period, as measured by hemophilia joint health score. The third abstract was in kids and evaluated the long-term safety and efficacy of Altuviiio in previously treated children. 96% of the children rolled over from Extend Kids study. No factor inhibitor were detected, and the annualized bleed rate was 0.7. Across the Extend clinical program, Altuviiio demonstrated effective bleed protection when used for perioperative management, which was our fourth abstract, which is the surgery abstract. Again, it assessed the efficacy and safety of Altuviiio for perioperative management. 41 participants underwent 49 major surgeries and received a perioperative loading dose of Altuviiio. All single perioperative doses maintained hemostasis during major surgery. So that's the data that we presented on Altuviiio. So for fitusiran, we submitted or presented the hemostatic control abstract, which looked at the safety and efficacy of fitusiran prophylaxis during surgery and during the analysis period from June 23. 60 major surgeries, including 24 in people with hemophilia with inhibitors, were performed in patients receiving fitusiran prophylaxis with the original dosing regimen. The hemostatic control was rated as excellent to good in almost all cases. The other abstract reported that ATDR in the fitusiran clinical program mitigated the risk of thromboembolic events in patients with hemophilia A or B. For over 12 months, 237 patients were exposed to fitusiran, and 101 were exposed to the standard dose, and 237 were to the new dose of ATDR. The last abstract was on hepatobiliary events. And also that abstract had 286 participants were included in the analysis, of which 237 were exposed to fitusiran for over 12-month period. All initial liver enzyme elevations resolved spontaneously, and no cases of severe liver toxicity or liver failure were reported. The key takeaway is the following. We do have a portfolio of products that address the unmet need across the spectrum of hemophilia. The Altuviiio product, which is currently approved, although fitusiran is still under review with FDA. The Altuviiio product for patients who want sustained protection, who prefer to continue on factors, and so that's where Altuviiio comes in, and the data shows that Altuviiio offered continued protection and also offered no inhibitors have shown in the data that we analyzed. The fitusiran offers a different value proposition, so it is 6 doses per year under the new dosing regimen. So it is severely or massively reduces the treatment burden for patient. It is a one solution for all types of hemophilia, and the recent data have shown the safety of fitusiran overall, and presented data on surgery that also showed how it is safe to use fitusiran during surgery, and that bleed protection was maintained. I think the current hemophilia landscape has multiple treatment option. There is a surge of new technologies, including gene therapy, etc. So it is a good time to be in the hemophilia space and see that innovation. But also I would say that for the factor space, I think we have reached the maximum end of innovation with the Altuviiio product, which as a factor keeps sustained protection for over a whole week and reduces the treatment burden. So that's an amazing transformation for patients who prefer to have factors. The fitusiran is a product is more of a novel approach to treating hemophilia. Also, it's very innovative and offers a solution, maybe a global solution, to address hemophilia across the globe. Again, it's the treatment burden is very low. It does not require a cold chain. It is sub-Q. It completely transforms the patient expectations and the provider's expectation on how hemophilia could be managed in the future. So we're very excited about having 2 innovative products and our contribution to this evolution in hemophilia.